So the second of these videos, looking at this little game, making it into a little bit of an arena kind of game. This is where we're up to. We've removed all the moving platforms. We want to add some more platforms up around here for us to jump on to make it more of a fun arena rather than just having a flat area. So let's have a look at where that actually happens. So I'm in the setup here, and we can see we've got the player sprite being set up. That's fair enough. We've got some sprite lists being created. I'm just going to tidy this up because I'm not actually using this self.moving wall list. Remember, that all went in the last one. And this bit, this is the create floor. So this is saying make a new grass mid PNG sprite and make it at the bottom. The wall.bottom equals 0 pixels in the Y coordinate. And then it's doing this thing for the X coordinate. And it's doing it 30 times. So these 4 lines are happening 40 times. So let's copy paste and then modify that, which is definitely an important skill when programming, being able to copy paste and modify. So create first platform, I'm going to say. So it's good to know what we're actually up to. We'll try 5. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to have them slightly above the ground. And I'm just going to put it at 100. I don't know what that looks like. Why don't we just see what that does look like? Often a good way to sort of iteratively develop is just write a little bit of code, run that code, write a little bit of code, run that code, so we know what's going on. So that's 100 pixels up, which is, I think I want to go a bit higher than that. And of course we're stuck over on the left hand side, but 5 blocks seems like a good number. Maybe I'll go with 4 actually. Let's go and modify that. So I'm going to make it 4 blocks. Definitely want to go quite a bit higher. I'm going to go 400 at the bottom. And then this, the wall center x equals I times grid pixel size. So I is this I here. So I takes the value as we go through 0 the first time through the loop, and then 1, and then 2, and then 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3 gives us the 4 values. So this grid pixel size is basically just the distance between the start of one sprite and the start of the next sprite. So that's why we're seeing 0 times that. The first pixel is at the x coordinate 0. And then we'll do 1 times that. So the next one is 1 sprite along. And then 2 times that. So it's 2 sprites along. So to make it just move out from the wall, what I'm going to say is I'm going to ask it to be, say, 300 plus. So every single one of them will be 300 further out to the right hand side. Let's have a look at what that looks like. And you know, with those 2 values being changed of the bottom left coordinate and the distance out, we can put these, basically position a platform like this any way we want. That's all right. It's probably a bit high actually. Let's go and tweak that. So I'm going to bring, where are we? Create first platform. 400 is too high. I'm going to make it 200. But what I'm now going to do is going to go Control C, and I'm going to go down here and Control V, and I'm going to make this one go 200 along, 100. I'm going to have to play with these quite a bit, and this is going to be 150. And why don't we make this one slightly shorter as well, just to see what we get. So those are the 3 parameters that I can change for these platforms, is the position of the bottom of it, the how far over to the right it is, and how many blocks are being used in it. So it's going to be pretty trivial to make lots and lots of them, isn't it? Just copy and paste and then change those 3 numbers each time. And yeah, I've got them overlapping. That's all right. Now, that's the last of that. That's all I wanted for this video. I will point out, of course, there are some other bits of information here. We've got sprite pixel size, grid pixel size, and so on. I say I made this 0.25. I wonder what that would look like. You know, we can play around with these values and see what happens. I actually don't know. I haven't tried this, so it'll be interesting. I think it's going to be kind of wrong. I don't know. Actually, I quite like that. Yeah, this will give me more scope to have lots of gameplay going on. Notice I need a few more blocks along here now. So feel free to tweak around with 0.25 and the screen width, screen height, and the probably sprite pixel size is correct, but you can try it, changing it and see what happens. Definitely once you change things like that, you can change movement speed, and you can change jump speed, and you can change your gravity, because I think the player actually feels really poor by default. And this one we're not using, so we can delete that if we need to. Okay.